Dear listeners, this is Hansen. You're listening to the Dhamma of Non-Self. A devout elderly lady from a nearby province came on a pilgrimage to Wat Papong. She told Ajahn Chah she could stay only a short time, as she had to return to take care of her grandchildren, and since she was an old lady, she asked if he could please give her a brief Dhamma talk. Ajahn Chah replied with great force, "Hey, listen, there's no one here, just this. No owner, no one to be old, to be young, to be good or bad, weak or strong. Just this, that's all. Just various elements of nature going their own way, all empty. No one born and no one to die. Those who speak of birth and death are speaking the language of ignorant children. In the language of the heart, the Dhamma, there are no such things as birth and death." The real foundation of the teaching is to see the self as being empty. But people come to study the Dhamma to increase their self-view, so they don't want to experience suffering or difficulty. They want everything to be cozy. They may want to transcend suffering, but if there is still a self, how can they ever do so? It is so easy once you understand. It is so simple and direct. When pleasant things arise, understand that they are empty. When unpleasant things arise, see that they are not yours. They pass away. Don't relate them as being you, or see yourself as the owner of them. You think that papaya tree is yours? Then why don't you feel hurt when it is cut down? If you can understand this, then the mind comes into balance. When the mind comes into balance, then this is the correct path, the correct teaching of the Buddha, and the teaching that leads to liberation. People don't study that which is beyond good and evil. This is what they should study. I'm going to be like this, I'm going to be like that, they say. But they never say, I'm not going to be anything because there really isn't any I. This they don't study. Once you understand non-self, then the burden of life is gone. You'll be at peace with the world. When we see beyond self, we no longer cling to happiness and we can truly be happy. Learn to let go without struggle. Simply let go. To be just as you are. No holding on, no attachment, free. All bodies are composed of the four elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. When they come together and form a body, we say it's a male, a female, giving it names and so on, so that we can identify each and other more easily. But actually, there isn't anyone there, only earth, water, wind, and fire. Don't get excited over it or infatuated by it. If you really look into it, you will not find anyone there.